Starflight has been kidnapped and taken to the secret Nightwing home. It's a fiery volcano island where dragons survive by eating dead animals. It's so evil-coded, they might as well change the name to Evil Wing Island. It's obvious these guys are the villains.
Argofunk Book Review, Argofunk Book Review.
When Starflight complains about bacteria in the food, Morrowseer decides he must be the son of Mastermind, a Nightwing scientist. In Dragon World, being a nerd is genetic. Mastermind is the one who's researching rainwing venom. He doesn't care why, and he doesn't care that the rainwings are being tortured in the process. Starflight is horrified his dad is such a monster. Starflight meets a talkative girl named Fateseeker. She's friendly, makes silly prophecies, and I'm pretty sure she has a crush on Starflight. The problem is that she and Starflight were born on the same day. Either one of them could be the Nightwing in the Dragonets of Destiny. Morrowseer doesn't know which one of them is in the prophecy. He can't decide between them because he hates them both. Morrowseer complains the prophecy is in major jeopardy. The Nightwings made a big mistake when they let all of the possible Dragonets of Destiny be raised by total strangers outside of the tribe. I have to agree. It was really stupid of them to let strangers raise the most important dragons of all time. It's also stupid for Morrowseer to expect the kids to grow up to be exactly the way he expected them to. That never happens in real life. His other dumb mistake is expecting Starflight to fulfill all of their top secret plans without being told what they are. Like Starflight's dragged to a war council meeting to give his report on the Rainwing tribe, only he doesn't have a report ready because no one ever told him to make one. Morrowseer complains Starflight is the worst spy ever. And no, he's not. Morrowseer is just terrible at giving spy instructions. Starflight meets the 5 alternate Dragonets of Destiny. Morrowseer says their first test is to kill Starflight. Starflight escapes death by hiding in the Rainwing prisons. The guards let him go through, but when the others appear and scream about orders to kill Nightwings, not so much. Morrowseer's next test is to convince a group of Skywing soldiers to change loyalties. It's a mission that's doomed for failure, so it's no surprise when it doesn't work. Starflight proves his identity by talking about the time he killed a bunch of humans. This confused me so much, I had to look it up. Apparently, he's talking about a scene which was in the books, but not in the graphic novels. For all the people like me who haven't read the books, it's a pretty nasty way to learn our main character has been a human killer all along. Squid the Seawing declares he doesn't want to be part of the prophecy anymore. Morrowseer cruelly abandons Squid here, in the middle of unknown enemy territory. We're told he won't last a day. I'm not sure why, I can see the ocean right there. Can't he just swim to safety? Fateseeker and Starflight find a secret tunnel leading to Queen Battlewinner's secret room. Queen Battlewinner lives inside of a lava pool. That's because she has Icewing Frost inside of her throat. She will die if she leaves the lava. The illustrations for her are pretty darn cool. Morrowseer's next lesson is battle training. He has the Dragonets try to kill each other. And really, that's the same as his first lesson. Morrowseer is a lazy teacher who reuses lesson plans. When one student dies, it leads to the revelation that the alternate Dragonets of Destiny are all fakes. Not a single one of them was born on the correct hatching date. The Nightwings are planning to invade the rainforest. Starflight and Fateseeker go to the rainforest to warn the Rainwings. Starflight is happily reunited with his friends. Everybody argues over what to do next. They purposely ignore Sunny, which is pretty mean. Do Sunny's friends secretly hate her or something? With Clay's help, Sunny gets everyone's attention. Her plan is for the Rainwings to use their large supply of sleeping darts. They'll knock out all the Nightwing guards and rescue the prisoners. It's a good plan, which works perfectly. Before leaving, Starflight confesses he loves Sunny. He didn't want to die without her knowing that. She tells him to stop. Oh my gosh, stop talking. That's definitely how you do not want your crush to respond when you confess your feelings. I love you. Stop, just stop talking, okay? Glory confronts the Nightwing royals. They make a compromise. The Nightwings can live in the rainforest if they accept Glory as their new queen. Princess Greatness accepts the offer. Queen Battlewinter doesn't. She's so furious, she leaves the lava pit and dies in seconds. The volcano starts rumbling. It's about to erupt. Everyone rushes to escape through the tunnel in time. In the dramatic ending, Morrowseer reveals the dragonet prophecy is fake. He made up the whole thing as part of a plot for the Nightwings to take over the rainforest. That sounds like his stupidest plan yet. If you're worried your home could be destroyed by a volcano any second, you don't make a plan to leave in 7 years. You make a plan to leave right away. There are so many better prophecies that could have been made if the only goal was to find a new territory. How are they able to convince everyone in the world that this particular prophecy is true? Was there a backup plan if the war ended on its own before the dragonets grew up? This entire book is about the Nightwings planning to invade the rainforest. Why wasn't that their first plan instead of a fake long-term prophecy? If they did their invasion any time before Glory first came to the rainforest, it probably would have worked. Lava floods the area, Morrowseer is killed, and Starflight falls unconscious as Clay drags him to safety. At least that's what the scene looks like. I was quite surprised when I read the 6th book of the series, which says Starflight is permanently blinded here. The end. Post-book follow-up. This graphic novel has the same problem as book 2. We've got a bunch of characters that all look the same, and I can't tell them apart. Well, except for Mastermind. He has glasses, so I can recognize him. The story's a little hard to follow because too many unrelated things are happening. It feels like they struggled to include as much as possible in this book without going over the page limit. They managed to squeeze in a bit more story by eliminating all scene transitions, which makes it harder to understand things. I think the book would flow better if it removed one of the unnecessary stories, like finding the Dream Visitor or the minor exploration of the island. I would have preferred more focus on the alternate Dragonets of Destiny. I can't even tell you any of their names, that's how unimportant they are. They're not in the next book either, so it's sort of a waste of a good story. Since Fateseeker's the only one that matters, maybe she should have been the only alternate. Like, say the story of the book is that Morrowseer just learned Fateseeker exists, and now he's testing Starflight and Fateseeker to see which one of them is worthy of being in the prophecy. That could have worked. Remember in book 1 when Morrowseer took Starflight away for a while? I think about half of this book should have happened then. Book 4 of 5 is not the ideal place to be introducing a lot of new stuff to the series. Overall, I guess I didn't like the book. I had so many complaints about it. I wouldn't say it's so bad it's worth skipping entirely. It's just nowhere near as good as the previous one. A large part of that is because Starflight and the Nightwings aren't as interesting as Glory and the Rainwings. I give Wings of Fire graphic novel number 5, The Dark Secret, a 3 out of 10.